Alrighty guys, so we're going to get back to it here. This is going to be our earth signs and our air signs. And what we're asking in this read is, what is the most relevant message that you guys need to hear right now? What is the most relevant message? We're going to start with Capricorn in this read. So Capricorn, this is the deck that I'm getting pulled to for you. So what is the most relevant message for Capricorn? I got a few that wanted to pop out right away. So those are the ones we're going to get going with. Caterpillar, opportunity, Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. This is good. Something good is coming forward. Some sort of a change is coming forward in your life, an opportunity for change. Ooh, I get in this galactic mushroom, divine matrix. Everything happens for a reason. I definitely feel a transitional time sort of coming to an end for you. It's like this in between, repairing the veil. Something that you've been building, something that you've been working towards. I do have this distinct impression, I gotta tell you, that your ancestors, your spirit guides, there's something on the other side of the veil that has actually been involved with this change, helping to bring this change forward in your life. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Something's coming forward that's going to help you build for the future. Prosperity. I keep getting prosperity. What tarot deck for Capricorn? This is the one that comes forward for you guys today. So let's see. What is this change that's coming forward for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to go? Temperance Angel. See, you have help. You have help coming from the other side in whatever this is. The Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is the help from the other side. I don't know who this is to you. This is a feminine figure. This might be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Somebody who you've lost along the way. Some very, very smart. Somebody who's bringing... I keep feeling like cleverness and like planning this path for you, planning this opportunity for you, trying to bring something forward into your life. I got the Four of Cups. When I pulled the Four of Cups, I heard the words not ready. So there was a period of time in which you were not ready for this opportunity to come forward, which means there was probably some skill that you had to learn to be able to take advantage of this opportunity properly. So some time had to pass. You had to experience some things in your life. You had to learn some sort of lessons or gain some sort of knowledge to be able to take full advantage of this. The King of Cups. And I do feel like you had to go through a tower. I do feel like a tower was very important to your journey. There was some lesson to be learned within that tower and something coming to an end. I'm going to grab a couple more here. I got Justice. Justice is about balance. Balance. Grab a few more. So I want to know about the opportunity that's coming your way. I want to know about the tower you experienced. It was very unfair. You felt like you got cheated out of something. Or it was definitely not a tower you chose for yourself. It was chosen for you. But it's something that benefits you in the long run. Because whatever it was the catalyst for this journey. And this journey leads to a positive opportunity brought forward. I'm telling you, cherry-picked, hand-picked by someone on the other side of the veil just for you that they know is going to bring a benefit to your life. The Ace of Swords. I just got two aces right next to each other. These are beautiful changes that's coming your way. The Ace of Wands, a new life. The Ace of Swords is truth. It's victory. And the Queen of Cups. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I almost wonder if you got a someone coming forward in your life. I'm going to grab a few more because I want to know if I'm on the right path here. Recognition. The Emperor, yeah. You got a someone coming forward. And the someone coming forward is somebody who's going to look at you like an emperor. It's somebody who's going to recognize all your beautiful, wonderful qualities. I think first you had to recognize them. And that's part of what this tower was. You had to recognize your own self-worth. You had to recognize how good you were. And I think you had to take some time to heal and to learn that lesson for yourself before this person could step forward, because it sort of allowed all those beautiful qualities to shine through. It allowed you to realize that you wanted to be more assertive about certain things. There were certain things that mattered to you, core value, things you weren't going to compromise on. The Death card. Transition and change. The Lover's card. I think you got a new relationship coming forward. Absolutely, I think you do. But this other one had to come to an end first. And it was somebody who didn't appreciate you. It was somebody who left you feeling kind of like you were out in the cold, or like you didn't matter. Like you didn't matter. But you had to recognize from all of that that you do matter. And you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be treated with respect. This is part of learning that self-worth, and recognizing that whoever this was, who you let go of, who you had the tower with, this was somebody who was never going to give you what you deserved. This was somebody who couldn't provide you with the type of love and connection that you're looking for in life. The Page of Swords. Interesting. This Queen of Cups is checking you out. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, whoever this new person is who's going to be coming forward in your life, this person's been checking you out for a while. I don't know if they knew you before this breakup that you went through, but they've certainly noticed you now, and I feel like they've been asking about you. I don't know if they're asking other people about you, because I feel like you're not aware of some of it. They might even have a bit of chit chat with you. Just feeling you out though, because this person's had their own share of whatever too. So they're a little cautious. They want to find out more about you before they make a move and step forward. They are coming out like the Empress though. So we have a matching pair of the Emperor and the Empress here. And you guys came forward as the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups as well. So we do have a good matching pair here. Whoever this person is, this is someone who's solid. This is someone who's absolutely solid. This is somebody who's happy in their own skin. But what attracts them to you is you are happy in your skin too. Is you're coming into your own, you're finding self-confidence, you're sort of moving on and moving forward. They see that this is something that the two of you can share together. And it's like that combined Nine of Pentacles energy, and being able to have a Ten of Cups, being able to have that happy home life. But I do feel like this person's a little bit gun shy. So that's why they're taking a roundabout way of checking you out. They've had some hurts in the past too. So they're just being cautious. Yeah, they're doing their homework. I see in the Eight of Pentacles, this person is doing their homework, checking you out. Like I said, I'm not sure if you guys work together and this is how they've noticed you and they're asking other coworkers about you, or if they know you kind of through a friend or a family member, but they're asking all about you. They are trying to figure you out. Seven of Pentacles. I think they see potential for an abundant harvest with you. You're looking pretty good to them. You're looking pretty good to this person. This is somebody who wants to step forward into your life. The Moon card. You don't know who they are. You absolutely don't know who they are. You don't have a sniff. Yeah, that's what the Moon card tells me. You haven't noticed. Even during this read, you have no idea who the fuck I'm talking about. And I don't think you're going to notice until they step forward. Until they make their move and make an offering. The Star card. That's when the clarity is going to come, because you have no idea who this fucking person is. Absolutely not. We do have the Three of Pentacles. This person has the relationship to be a very deep commitment in your life. A very deep commitment. The Ace of Cups. It is the beginning of a new relationship. It's the beginning of a new cycle of prosperity and abundance. This is what this person has to offer. And all this shit that you went through in the past, letting that go and just looking to a future with this person. And you know what? You'll be the same thing for them too. Because this person's had their share of hurts too. I feel this on both sides. Caution on both sides. Definitely caution in this person checking you out and wanting to see what you're all about. And if you're looking for dating, or if you're looking for kind of long-term commitment, are you a stand-up person? Are you someone who can be trusted? I see this both people releasing their separate paths and looking to a joint future. That is the most distinct impression I see in this Three of Wands. Two paths being left behind, one future looking forward, building together. The Strength card, building together. The Knight of Swords. Right? Even in the Knight of Swords, this is like, a lot of times he's like charging in with the truth, charging in, being aggressive. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't feel that. I feel a lot of times he can bring forward a change that feels a little chaotic and a little bit fast. I think you're both going to understand very quickly who you are to each other and how deep this connection is. and the potential that it has for a future. And that might feel a little bit chaotic. Feel like it might move fast. This relationship might move fast once it gets going, once the ball gets rolling. There's that Capricorn energy. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for Capricorn. So don't be too defensive when somebody comes forward. Don't need to be defensive. Just trust in yourself. You can handle whatever comes forward. You can handle what offering comes your way, because the offering that's coming your way is genuine. It is absolutely genuine. This person is looking for long-term commitment, not to date, not to screw around. This is not a player. This is somebody who is looking for forever. They're looking for that long-term wish fulfillment. They're looking for balance. There's somebody who has that to offer. They're willing to offer what they're looking to get. That's awesome. This person, Page of Pentacles. They're going to come forward kind of like a friendship feeling you out too. Friendship, like want to go for coffee, want to go for drinks. They're going to play it real casual. But I think you guys will get to know each other. And I keep feeling this. I got like this 10 of Pentacles, like this family, this legacy. I feel like this is going to go quickly. Once you guys start to get to know each other, it's going to come very quickly. This realization that you guys were meant to meet, that this was meant to happen, and the two of you were meant to be together. So don't allow fears or anxieties to hold you back from someone making an offering coming forward. Like I said, there's no need to be afraid of a new offering. Trust in yourself. Trust that you can handle whatever comes your way. Trust that you can be open to something that has the potential to be super positive. And if it does, by some chance, turn out to be negative, you can handle that too, because you're tough as balls. You can handle that. Nothing's going to break you here. Have confidence in yourself and have confidence in your judgment. The universe is bringing this your way for a very important reason. This is a lot of positivity. This is a big opportunity coming to you. And I feel like this is just the time that you were ready to have it. And that Queen of Swords, whoever that Queen of Swords is to you, she like cherry picked this person. She is orchestrating the shit out of this behind the scenes. That Temperance angel that you have, she is your guardian angel. And she is helping to bring this person forward in your life. She absolutely approves of whoever this is and feels like this is a solid ass person that she's bringing forward. Alrighty, Capricorn, that's your read. Welcome, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get started with your read. So we're going to be asking today, what is the most relevant message for Virgo? I'm getting pulled over here. So this is the Oracle deck. We're going to start with, what does Virgo need to know? What is the most relevant message for Virgo today? Ice and storms. Both of these cards, they're about purification. They're about cleansing. They even say purity, cleansing. So whatever you've been through in your life or whatever you're going through, trust that it is a way of cleansing something out of your life, purging something that is no longer serving you. Especially in this ice card, it has a horse above it. Horses represent freedom. You are being freed of something that was no longer serving you, or something that was holding you back from where you were supposed to go in life and what you were supposed to achieve. Also, I'm being pulled to look at the number at the top of the Storms card. It is 23. 2 represents balance and 3 represents our individuality. This is like you being able to find balance within yourself again. So whatever this was, it was taking that away from you. It was causing you to compromise too much of who you are and what you're looking for in life. Inner core, I feel inner peace within that too. I feel a lot of peace. That's the word that always stands out to me with that card. Peace, peace. Biome, interconnection, everything being connected. Speed, movement. Something new is coming your way. A new direction in life. North. North represents your direction and where you're going. I do believe something is about to change for you. Something that comes around, and especially with this biome, I know everything happens for a reason. Everything is interconnected. You now have that freedom because of that storm, whatever that was, to take advantage of whatever this new opportunity is that comes your way. It's made space in your life for something new to step forward, and it is a new direction. I keep feeling like new adventure, new direction, heading off in a new direction, leaving whatever that was in the past And I keep feeling like you're not even going to have time to really think about whatever that was, because you're going to be so focused on something new that's going on in your life. Something new and something positive. So I need a tarot deck for Virgo. This is the one I'm getting pulled to for you. So this is the one that we're going to use. So tell me, tarot, clarify this read for me and for Virgo. What is this message coming forward for Virgo? What's coming forward for them? The moon card. Freaking moon card. I'm going to tell you, sometimes it represents secrets. There are times that this moon card comes out in a read, and that means it will not fucking tell me what the thing is that's coming forward, because that's tarot's way of saying that if they tell me, they know that I'm going to blab it to you, and it might change your choices, and it may actually change the outcome of things. I'm hoping that's not what it is. I'm hoping we'll get more of a hint along the way. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning, though. Hierophant. You're going to have choices to make here too. Choices. And a big part of these choices is going to be not allowing fear to hold you back. Being able to embrace something new, being open to something new, stepping forward, not letting the fear of what may go wrong stop you from stepping into a new opportunity, because it does most definitely have the potential to hold you back. I keep seeing it in the cards. The Nine of Swords next to the Chariot. Chariot is positive movement forward. The Nine of Swords is that being trapped in fear. The Four of Coins, holding back. The Eight of Swords, again, kind of trapped in confusion, in that mindset, in fear, in anxiety. And the Seven of Cups about making choices. I do feel like this might be somebody who steps forward into your life, because we do have the Lovers card. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be a romance, though. Okay, keep that in mind. Because I do have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant can represent a few things. He can represent higher learning, but he can represent a mentor too. So there may be somebody stepping forward in your life offering you an opportunity. So kind of like a mentor. They have something to offer you. It might have absolutely nothing to fucking do with romance. But whatever this person is offering you, this is this Ace of Cups. This is this new beginning, this opportunity for a new cycle and a new direction. Something new. You're going to have to make a judgment call. You're going to have to make a judgment call about who this person is and what their intentions are, and whether you're willing to trust what it is that they're offering. It's going to be up to you. And like I see in the cards, fear. Fear has the potential to hold you back here. Fear is the thing that has the potential to screw you up in this. You're going to have to lower your defenses. That Nine of Wands, I think you're so used to doing battle from shit that happened in the past, and people being really negative, and people saying one thing but actually meaning another. You know, having ulterior motives. I think it makes it really hard for you to trust other people. Very hard to trust the motives of somebody, that they're not greasy or they're not shysty. The Devil card. But I'm going to tell you that defensiveness and that high level of suspicion, it does have the potential to be detrimental to you. Because I know when you hide yourself behind that wall, yes, it blocks out the negative things. Negative things can't get through, but neither can positive things. And whatever this Hierophant represents, this new opportunity that I do feel is a person that is stepping forward in your life, this is somebody positive. This is somebody who has the potential to have a positive influence on your life in some way. Whatever it is they're offering to you, whether it is a relationship, whether it's friendship, romance, whether it's an opportunity like a career opportunity or job opportunity, it is genuine. It is absolutely genuine, and it will benefit you if you're willing to open up and take advantage of it. The Death card. It's time to bring this defensiveness to an end. It's time to bring this wall down. Tear down the wall. The Two of Coins is about balance. It's time to bring back a balance in your life. And the Ace of Swords, if you can do that, if you can find that balance within yourself to be open to something, you will have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is victory. Okay, grab a few more here. Let's see what we got. Because I feel like this is something really positive. I would like to know what kind of an opportunity it is. And we have the Knight of Coins coming forward. The Knight of Coins is a genuine offering. It is a genuine offering. that brings wish fulfillment. Like I said, I still don't get a beat on whether this is romance or whether this is a career or a job opportunity. I just know that if you can open up and take advantage of what this is, be open to what this is, like, it's going to change shit in your life. It is going to change shit in your life, and it's going to change it for the positive. I just feel this moving in a completely positive direction. I feel this forgetting about the past and the shit that happened in the past, because we have so many new, wonderful, positive things happening in this future, and we have building, and we just have all these great things coming forward. We don't have time for all the shit that happened in the past. Who gives a fuck about that? Because we have this greatness that's going on now. I feel like this is what's coming. I feel like that's why the message is coming forward. That's why it's so relevant to you, because it has the potential to bring so much wonderful change into your life. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who is scoping you out too. And not in a negative way. I think they're just trying to see where you're at. Whoever this person is, trying to see what you're going to be open to, trying to see what you're capable of, trying to see if you're open to some sort of a change or opportunity. If it's a career, this might even be your boss, and who's maybe been asking questions or observing you work lately, and you might have been like, well, that's fucking creepy. Why are they looking at me? They're trying to see what you're up to. They're trying to see if you're willing to be something more than what you are. They're trying to see if you're willing to step up to something bigger. If this is some sort of other kind of relationship, this is somebody who's sort of admiring you from afar. Maybe somebody who's trying to figure out for themselves if you might be open to some sort of a new offer of a type of relationship, if it's like friendship or romance, whatever that is. They're scoping you out though, whoever this is, and they're coming forward like the Queen of Swords. So this is somebody who has, in this card, I feel honesty and integrity is huge. And what they're offering you is genuine. What they're offering you is honest. This person's very smart. They're very smart, and I feel like this ties into what they're offering you and it being a great opportunity for you. 8 of Coins. It'll be some work though. You're going to have to put some work into it, and you may have to learn some new skills. But I do feel like this is a good opportunity. Like I said, I'm going through all of this and I'm not getting a romantic feel from this. I'm getting something a little bit different. But I do feel like it brings such positive change into your life, whatever it is. The 4 of Wands. Building for the future. This is like foundational shit. Whatever this opportunity is, if you are open to take advantage of it, it is laying down the foundation to keep building and building and building a future around. The Hermit card, the Strength card. You are strong. You can handle whatever comes your way. You can build. I just feel like you've been working hard at whatever it is you're doing too. I keep feeling this sort of like blocking people out and sort of like keeping my head down and just doing what I'm doing. Like if this is work, you're just not really like buddy with everyone. You're not concentrating on that piece of things. You're just sort of like, do your job. Always consistently do your job. You're there and you're doing what needs to be done, and you're focused. And I feel like that has earned you getting noticed. That has most definitely earned you getting noticed. But that 7 of Wands, you are still defensive. Even in the 7 of Wands, I can feel that defensiveness. And that has the potential to hoop you like this Hangman. You have to be open. Open to dialogue. Open to an offer that comes forward. Don't shut it down before it ever gets to you. Be open to what comes forward. And then don't be afraid to take time and think about it. And weigh out your options. The 2 of Swords is that indecision in the 3 of Wands. And this 3 of Wands, I always see like the traditional figures in my Rider-Waite deck, in my Gilded deck, of sort of 2 wands behind and looking forward to the future. This is a time to leave the past behind and find freedom in the future. Looking forward. It's a time to start looking forward. Because whatever happened in the past that has you defensive, that has you closed off, that will stop you from finding your future. It's like it's sucking your power away and it's stalling out your journey. It's time to release that last bit of whatever that is, that hurt, that mistrust, whatever it is from the shit that happened in the past, to cut those ties and to start looking in a forward way, building for yourself, allowing yourself to have opportunities, to take advantage of opportunities, because what lies in your future is the Sun card. Blessings, positivity. I know that's what this opportunity brings because I could feel it in the Oracle cards. I could feel the energies and the emotions that went along with taking that journey and the change that it brings in your life. The Queen of Coins, it will bring you success. It will bring you self-confidence. It will make you feel more self-assured too, and recognizing that there are some people who you can open up to and you don't get burned. I feel like this confidence in knowing that I can decide who I put my trust in and who I don't. I feel like that is also going to come with, that's also going to bring confidence to you, instead of looking at everyone like nobody's worth trust. Having that trust rewarded by somebody, I think, is going to be a huge boost. And recognizing that you can figure out who those people are too. You can pick the good ones from the bad ones. And also the rewards, being rewarded for that trust, being rewarded by somebody who is actually true and honest, and all the positive blessings that come with this journey. I feel like it's a big opportunity that gets brought your way, and it's something that leads to more and more and more, like snowball. I keep feeling like this is a snowball effect. This is one change that leads to a bigger change, and a bigger one, and a bigger one, and a bigger one. It just keeps going up. Like you're on the uphill, you're on the upswing with this. This is the opportunity that this person is bringing forward. But you have to let go of all this shit from the past. You have to let go of the defensiveness. I feel like this, I know I was saying in the beginning, I didn't think it was love or romance. I'm feeling like this is going to have a financial benefit in your life. Whatever this must be job or career, because I feel like financial benefit, changing your lifestyle. The way that you live your life, the Justice card. I do feel balance. I'm being told the word due, like you paid your dues, or you feel like you're getting your due with this, with all the hard work that you put in, with all the shit that you put up with in life, from other people, in whatever other aspects. Feel like you're going to feel like you're getting your due with this. The thing is, you're in charge of manifesting what you want. It's up to you whether this comes to fruition or not. You're actually in charge of that. Once the opportunity comes forward, it's up to you whether you take advantage of it or not. You can manifest this into that North card, into that expansion, into that personal growth, into that financial benefit. You can take advantage of that, or you can choose not to. This is like, this journey is up to you. Choice. That's why we had the 7 of Cups. Choice, choosing wisely. And the 6 of Swords says it's time to cut ties with the past. It's time to cut ties with the past, look forward to the future, and open yourself up to a new opportunity that is about to be offered you and will bring swift and positive change to your life, Virgo. Alrighty, have a great day. Alright, Taurus, it's your turn here. So we're going to ask Tarot for you, what is the most relevant message that you need to hear right now for Taurus? And I know I'm already getting pulled in this direction, so these are the oracle cards that we're going to use for you today. So what does Taurus need to know? What is the most relevant message for Taurus at this moment in time? Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Change. We got 15 at the top of the card. 1 is new beginnings. 5 is change. Some sort of a change is coming forward in your life, or you're transitioning through a new change. Let's see. Heart, home. It's funny. I feel coming home to yourself. Feel like finally relaxing, feeling comfortable in my own skin, feeling comfortable with the way that my life is going and the things that surround me. Falling angel. I feel like there was most definitely a period, and this is what came to an end. This is the old chapter that came to an end. This feeling of loss or feeling lost. And sort of, I don't know if it's like needing direction, needing to come home to yourself. Lost compass. Yeah, looking for direction. But I just have this feeling of being comfortable in your own skin, being comfortable in life. The crossing, initiation. I can see a little mouse running under my door. I'm pretty sure mice represent sort of like being prepared for the future. I mean, these guys are little survivors. They tend to get prepared for the winter. Whatever this was, this moving out of stagnation, the time before that was almost like prep for something new. It was almost like prep for something new. That mouse didn't show up by accident, that little mouse cruising around. I know it has a deeper meaning here too. The crossing, joyful muse. This new chapter of your life is about coming home to yourself. This is about making your surroundings just the way that you need to be comfortable. This is a setting up shop, setting up home. I feel really comfortable. Like I said, it's like sitting back at home and just being content. I feel this just being content. I feel like it's taken a time to get there. It's taken quite a bit of time to get there. There's a lot of things you've experienced. Do you have the perfect storm? But I know everything happens for a reason. And all of this stuff happened too. Many masks. Many masks. I feel like there's lots of different things you had to experience in life. Lots of different roles that you had to play. And having to be sort of resourceful, having to think on your feet, having to try new things, having to be open to stuff, lost in space, unmarked trail, Eye of the Needle. You got a lot of cards in this read. Eye of the Needle, Root Girl, Disowned Self. You are coming home to yourself. You're getting focused in what it is you're looking for in life. Because I feel like you went through this period of time where, like I said, you felt a bit lost. You felt like you didn't know what direction you had to go in. You tried this, you tried that. And nothing kind of felt right. But now I feel this coming home. But you had to experience something first before you could come home to yourself. I want to know what that perfect storm is talking about. That's what I'm curious about. What is that perfect storm talking about? What did you have to go through before you were finally able to come to this understanding where you're feeling like you're coming into your own now? So what deck of cards for Virgo? We're doing this one. This is the one that's coming forward for your read. I keep seeing that stupid mouse too in my mind's eye. I know that mouse has a deeper meaning showing up in your read like that. I've never seen a mouse near my greenhouse before. And it's not accident when they show up in my reads. Sometimes I get a hummingbird that stares at me through the window while I do these reads too. I know they have deeper meanings. Mouse. 8 of Swords. 7 of Swords. 10 of Swords. The Hangman. Yeah, you dealt with some shit. You dealt with some shit and you wound up having to rebuild. I think it left you feeling lost. Whatever that was that came to an end. Is it like taken advantage of? Taken advantage of, like someone took something from you. I just feel this huge sense of loss and having to rebuild, but having to find your way out of the 8 of Swords. So it wasn't just outside circumstance you had to rebuild from. It was like the mind, the heart, and the soul. There had to be healing. There had to be that sense of finding closure. To be able to leave something behind, there had to be an understanding you had to reach, a truth you had to come to. Like, it was a whole lot of everything that had to come together before you could really get comfortable in your own skin again. I want to grab a few more and find out about this change. The Queen of Swords, being true to yourself. This was about this whole journey that you've been through and all of this shit that you've gone through. The entire point of all of it was about teaching you about your own self-worth, about what matters to you, about what your core values are, and being able to build a life around yourself. This was coming home to you, finding out who you are, what matters to you. You are this 9 of Pentacles. This is the precursor to the Empress. You're coming into that higher form of yourself, finding your self-confidence, your self-worth, your self-love. The Ace of Cups, it's a new beginning. A beginning of a new cycle of abundance, a new cycle of happiness. It's funny, I pick up different energies with different reads and pulling different cards. With yours, I just keep feeling mellow, like really mellow, happy, relaxed, calm, balanced. I feel like this is what you're coming into. I'm really connecting with your energy and sort of what you're going through and finally coming to a time in your life where you're feeling kind of contented and happy in who you are, setting your intentions, recognizing what it is you want out of life, what's really important. The 5 of Cups, you're moving on from healing. You're moving on to the next stage, healing your heart. You're taking ownership and leadership of your life. That's what I feel in this Queen of Wands, leadership, ownership, just like the Strength card right next to it. You're finding your own inner strength. You're finding empowerment. You're starting to shape your world. Okay, that's what it is too, because I keep seeing somebody sitting in their home and like feeling like I'm relaxing. Like in my home, just relaxing, and everything's okay and everything's calm, and I'm not sitting there thinking, oh fuck, how am I gonna do this? Holy shit, I got all of this to do. I'm just like, yeah, life's good. I feel like this is what's coming. This is where we're at. We're starting to come home to yourself, starting to find that direction. We do have the Emperor here too. The Three of Pentacles on the Moon card. This Emperor. In the Three of Pentacles, I do feel like wondering. I do feel wondering. I do feel thinking. I do feel it's directed at the Emperor. But I don't know who the Emperor is, and I don't think you do either. And that's why the Moon card came into play. This Emperor still hasn't entered your life. You're wondering if you're going to find this Emperor, when you're going to find this Emperor, how you're going to find this Emperor. I don't feel a shit ton of worry about it, but I feel that you're wondering about it. Feel like you're curious. It's like, and this is part of moving forward from this healing time and being open to a new change, being open to something new coming forward. It's healing from the heartbreak and starting to step up to the next chapter of your life, being open to an offering should it come forward. I want to grab a few more here. Two of Cups, holy crap. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Because I do feel like this is something you value in your life. You do value a partnership type connection, a romantic connection, having somebody in your life. And that might have been part of that journey in the past. Giving too much, trying to be the perfect partner, trying to be what you thought you were supposed to be. Because that's what I keep feeling with this mask. It wasn't you. You weren't being true to you. You were being what everybody else thought you should be or what you thought you were supposed to be. But it wasn't true to you. It was not your authentic self. And now we have this change in this transition where you've realized who that really is, who you really are. And being able to be you, and now looking for that sort of inner relationship or a relationship that reflects and encourages that. Because whatever you had before, it wasn't the type of person that you were meant to be with. It wasn't the type of relationship that you were meant to have. It wasn't what you were looking for at all. It was like someone else's idea of that, or what you thought it was supposed to be. But it wasn't true to you, and it wasn't going to make you happy. And I feel like now that you are more in control of your emotions, now that you have a deeper understanding of who you are, and you're coming into your own skin, you're taking ownership of the direction of your life and the world that you're building for yourself, you're now open and ready to receive the right type of partner. See that Five of Pentacles? It looks pretty freaking dramatic with that tree out in the snow and the pentacles hanging off of it. And it looks like out in the cold and stuff, but there's a tiny flower in the bottom. I keep seeing resilience, and it seems to be the message today. I've had it in, oh no, that was yesterday, and one of my reads yesterday too. Same thing. Resilience. This is you coming back, but I feel like you had to go through this time of this perfect storm. You had to go through this time of stagnation, of wearing many masks, all that shit that you went through. You had to do it to find out who you really were. Everything had to happen. You had to experience all these different masks and be like, this isn't me. This isn't me. This still doesn't feel right. Because you had to know what didn't feel right so that you would recognize what does feel right. And then when the time was just right, you were able to embrace that for yourself, and you're able to celebrate who you really are without fear of judgment from other people. Because that's what I feel in this Four of Swords. I don't care what other people think about me. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to embrace who I am on the inside, and I'm going to let it shine through, and I'm going to celebrate who I am. I love myself, and I love who I am, and I love this transition that I'm making in my life, and I love this new beginning. And I've taken the time to reflect on all my shadow work and to reflect on everything that I've gone through, to be able to shine a light in all those dark corners, to see what my inner truth is and embrace that and become my most successful and confident self. And by loving yourself and becoming your most confident self, that's where you find success. Absolutely. And Seven of Pentacles is what's waiting for you, an abundant harvest, because it's what you're building for yourself. The Five of Swords, you're no longer lying to yourself about who you are. You're no longer deceiving yourself or trying to put on a mask or trying to be what other people want you to be. You're not living that lie anymore. You're living an authentic life. You're living your authentic intentions and who you really are and setting your focus there. The Seven of Cups, weighing your options carefully, choosing wisely, making different choices now, not holding yourself back from the choices that you want to make. The Page of Wands. I feel, it's funny, he's such a freaking Gomer, the picture in this card, but he looks so happy, and that's what I feel radiating from this card, and I actually feel like this is what your energy is now. While you were going through this many mask stage, you were a lot more closed off. Because you weren't your real self, you were trying to always be what you thought you were supposed to be or what people thought you were supposed to be. But now that you feel like you're really truly you, feel like you're happier. This is going to sound really stupid, but I have to say, I feel like you're friendlier too. I feel like you're more open. I feel like you joke around more. I feel like you get along better with people because you're being who you truly are, and people appreciate that. And I think a lot of people like you. I think you get along quite well with people. The Fool card, you needed this change in transition. You needed to be true to you. The High Priest, I do feel like there was an energy who encouraged this. I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, someone who wound up kind of being like a mentor and speaking a truth to you. And this person encouraged you to be who you were, to stop sort of juggling things, to stop hiding behind masks, to stop pretending, and to just live your authentic life and unapologetically to live it. You know, just be who you are, love who you are, love being in your own skin, accept yourself for who you are, and be authentic about it. The Six of Cups. Even in the Six of Cups, I feel those cycles from the past of living those different relationships, living the masks, the different masks, trying to be all those other things instead of being what you were meant to be, and finally breaking that cycle and being honest with yourself. That's where you found your balance. That is where you found your balance. The Six of Wands, recognizing your own self-worth, loving yourself, manifesting, allowing your true self to manifest and come forward, and encouraging that and loving that, leaving the past behind and only looking to a positive future. A very positive future. It's funny, you do have a new beginning coming. You absolutely do have a new beginning coming, but it's not just one event. I feel like it's a chapter. I feel like it's a chapter of happiness, and I feel it carrying on for a very long time. I feel this contentment and coming home to self, and that everything you went through happened for a reason. It was not time wasted. It was lessons learned, and it was an important part of your journey so that you could experience everything that you're experiencing right now and all the positivity that is going to come into your future, because I do feel positive things waiting for you in your future. New beginnings, new beginnings. It does involve other energies too, but opportunities. It's like an entire every part of your life moving in a positive direction now, because now you have this focus. Now you have this focus on being true to yourself, so everything else can line up and you can head in this new direction. You have now found your way. You have found your way and you have come home to yourself. Alrighty, that is your read. Hey Aquarius, so this is going to be your read. We're going to ask the tarot cards today, what is the most relevant message that Aquarius needs to hear? What is the most relevant message that Aquarius needs to hear? We got wind, which represents change. It looks like a pretty dramatic change in that card. It's funny, and then the water card came flying out too. This card represents creation. I do feel spirit behind. I don't know if it's your spirit guide, somebody who's crossed over, or guardian angels looking out for you. It's something on the other side of the veil that is keeping watch over you and protecting you during this time of change. East represents beginning, speed, movement, electricity, cave. I do feel like you're going through some sort of change. Change is coming your way. It feels chaotic at times. I think it comes with worry. I think you're tempted to sort of turtle and hide from some of this shit because some of it feels a little bit overwhelming. And I feel like it's coming at you like crazy, like you weren't quite prepared for it or you weren't quite ready for it to happen. This might have been even brought about by circumstance and maybe something you didn't necessarily choose for yourself, because it sure as shit does not feel fun. The emotions and energies that I'm feeling with these cards are like really chaotic, really hectic, fear and uncertainty, and like kind of wanting to hide from it all and not sure how to handle it. I will tell you though, you have protection from the other side, trying to comfort you during this change. And I don't feel like this change is going to be negative. It may have negative aspects, like the uncertainties that come with it, but I don't feel like it's going to be negative overall. I feel this coming out on the other side of it. Like once all of this sort of the dust settles, and I feel like that might take a little while, I do feel like things will be positive on the other side. They will wind up being positive. We're going to grab, I need a deck of cards for Aquarius. This is the deck I'm getting called to for your read. I'd like some clarification on this message, this most important, most relevant message for Aquarius right now. Six of Swords, moving on and moving forward, cutting ties with something. You are cutting ties with something that's going to bring balance back into your life. Moving away from something. The Hermit card. But I do have this sense of taking this journey by myself. With this Hermit card, taking this journey alone, or feeling like I'm in it alone, or perhaps completely like nobody else can help me out, having to figure it out on my own. I feel like it's very overwhelming and scary. These are the emotions that I'm getting with what you're going through. This can be really overwhelming and scary. This King of Swords. This is a person, this is a living figure. Swords can represent an air sign, which can be an Aquarius. I don't feel like this is your energy though. I feel like this is somebody else. And sitting next to the Eight of Wands, I do feel like this person has made a decision or a communication that has caused this change in your life. I get pulled back to speed and movement. Like whatever choice this person has made has caused this really fast, chaotic change in your life. Like really fast, like whatever they decided, and they got to have some sort of authority to decide this. This might be someone within the justice system or something like that, but I feel like it's put shit into chaos and you haven't had a lot of time to digest the decision. It's just like having to react, having to do it, having to up and change your life in a way that you weren't planning to change it. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I'm going to grab a couple more here because I want to know where they sit. I do feel like this Page of Pentacles is some sort of an offering. I do feel like it's speaking to finances. And having it be a page like this, I don't feel like it's a whole lot. So I do feel like whatever you got to work with from this situation, this decision that was made, I don't feel like it was a whole lot that was given to you to have to work with and have to figure this out. Ace of Swords. It is truth and victory. I got the Star card saying have hope, have faith that things are going to get better. The Nine of Pentacles. A lot of times this Nine of Pentacles is having self-confidence, is having this abundance, is having independence. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is part of where you're heading, because I know things are going to come out positive on the other side, but shit feels crazy right now. Shit feels crazy right now. But then I feel a secondary change. I feel like this King of Swords, this Eight of Wands is speaking about one change that ties into this tiny little Page of Pentacles, this small offering. But then I feel something bigger. So I don't know if there winds up being a secondary choice or a secondary opportunity, or whatever this push into change leads to this next big opportunity. But this is actually what's coming. This is what's coming, is have hope, have faith, triumph and victory is coming. And it's this wish fulfillment and this independence. And I keep getting that it's tied into money and finances. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't understand how. I don't understand if this is money from something that goes on with this and the decision changes, or a secondary decision comes through, or if this is a job or career opportunity. But I know it's financial and money change. The Six of Cups, the Lover's card. See, that's funny. I feel you in this Queen of Pentacles. And Pentacles tends to represent an earth sign, but it's like nurturing that pentacle. Nurturing that pentacle, being smart with money in the meantime while trying to make this transition, while trying to make this change. But that financial situation is going to be changing for you. The Lover's card. The Lover's card. I feel a second change. After this first one where there isn't much, I feel a second one, but I don't know how it all comes to pass. I can't seem to read it in the cards yet. The Lover's card. It has to do with a relationship. It has to do with shit from the past. And it has to do with something that you're getting from a Tower. It's a relationship that came to an end. I don't know if this is a divorce and you're having to give something up, or you're getting a little bit of something at the beginning and then it turns into something much bigger, but you will get something much bigger financially out of this. You will absolutely get something much bigger financially out of this. King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? This King of Pentacles is not somebody from your past. He is not somebody from your past. I feel like he sits either current or in your future. And he's part of this financial help. He's part of this change. He's part of this wish fulfillment. And he also would have never come into your life if not for whatever the hell happened with this King of Swords, this swift change, this shit financial offer, and this push into change that you weren't ready for, in this chaotic feeling. This King of Pentacles only came into your life because this series of events happened. And he is the one who's going to help to change things financially. He is the one who's going to help you to leave all this hectic, crazy shit in the past and to actually look forward into a future. I gotta grab more cards because I want to find out more about this King of Pentacles. Who the fuck this is? Pentacles can sometimes represent an earth sign. So sometimes it can be a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Okay. He can also be somebody who is self-made, wealthy, generous, nurturing. He's usually good with his hands. Sometimes he works in the medical profession. Sometimes he's a tradesman. Sometimes he's a farmer. I'm trying to give you like everything I know about this King of Pentacles so that you can figure out who this person is, because you're probably just as curious as I am, because he's like the turning point for you. He's the thing that helps everything to change. He is like your wheel of fortune when he comes forward. And if it was not for all this crazy hectic shit that you had to go through, you would not have met him. You would not have met him. He would not have come into your life. The Knight of Swords. I see him fighting for honor. Who this is, because I feel your energy more in like this Nine of Swords, like you're going through this shit. It's giving you anxiety. You're feeling possibly a bit of depression. There's like all sorts of emotions going on through this. And this, I feel like this person's like a white knight for you. Like fighting for your honor, fighting for you. Bringing back your passion for life, helping you out. High Priestess. High Priestess. I get pulled back to that water and creation card. And this protection that you have from the other side throughout this change. I think that's actually where this message is coming from. Whoever that person is, that guardian angel that you have, that spirit guide, that loved one who's crossed over, who's looking out for you. I think this person is trying to, I don't know if they're orchestrating things behind the scenes, or if they're watching it happen and they know what's coming. Because I feel a lot of calm, cool, and collectiveness coming from their energy. So I feel like they know. I feel like they know that even though this is some crazy shit that you're going through, it's like just a bit longer. You just have to endure. You just have to keep moving forward. Just stay hopeful. Things will change because they see the change coming from the other side of the veil. They see shit that we can't see. And they see you have a new beginning waiting for you. They see that you have a new relationship waiting for you. It, like this King of Pentacles might not be romance, but it's somebody who offers within a relationship something that changes your financial situation for the better. The Knight of Wands. It helps you to move on. It helps you to move and to move on. And again, changes finances. Changes finances. Because this King of Swords left you in a shit spot. You really didn't get nothing out of whatever that is. Whatever judgment, whatever decision that person made, that King of Swords, I left you in a shit spot financially. Absolutely left you in a rough spot. I'm going to grab a few more. So I want to know more about this message. More about this message coming through. And I will tell you this too, because of what you've been through with this King of Swords decision, this crazy change from the past. You're going to be on your guard, okay? Because I have that 7 of Wands and I feel that blocking. I feel that on my guard because of the 5 of Pentacles, going through that rough time financially with all that crazy shit that happened. But then on the other side, and what this figure in the 7 of Wands is actually blocking is an Ace of Pentacles. It's this King of Pentacles making an offering come forward. Don't block that, because that is actually your 10 of Cups. That is the thing that's going to give you your 10 of Cups. It's going to give you your wish fulfillment. It's going to give you that 9 of Pentacles, that new beginning, that victory. So be cautious about holding back and about blocking. Justice. This person is somebody who's honest and true. This person is someone who wants to help bring balance back into your life. This is someone who values honor. That's what I kept feeling in that Knight of Swords. This King of Pentacles is somebody who values honor. And they don't see honor in this King of Swords and what happened in that situation. They don't, but they want to show you honor. Whoever this is and what they have to offer you. The Empress. Because this is what's waiting for you in the new chapter of your life. This is how you're going to wind up feeling. It's all because of this King of Pentacles and what offering he brings forward, whether it's a romantic connection, a friendship, a job opportunity, whatever he has to bring forward and offer you is starting off this chapter that sends you to being this Empress, feeling like this Empress, feeling self-confident, having that financial change, having that wish fulfillment, having this big positive change. Like I said, I could see and I could feel all these emotions and that there were negative things that went with this change. But I knew underneath it all, everything happens for a reason. And this was taking you to something positive. And that's why that figure in that water card, that spirit guide, that guardian angel, whatever you want to call it, was so calm, cool, and collected, because they know where this is going. And they know it's going to something positive. So they're encouraging you to stay open to this King of Pentacles when this person comes forward. Because this person has a lot to offer you. This person has a lot they want to offer you. They want to bring you honor. There's someone who's a very hard worker too. A very hard worker. And I think they recognize that in you. They recognize similar qualities. The Page of Cups. The 7 of Swords. Judgment. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. 7 of Pentacles. They see you got taken advantage of. This person sees you got a raw deal. And it's not, I don't know if they're going to try and make it right. I don't know if this has to do with the legal system too, and them trying to go back and make something right. But I do see that honor is a core value to them. They feel like you got a raw fucking deal, and they want to step up and they want to do the right thing. To them, they want to make a good improvement in your life. They want to bring that Wheel of Fortune. They want to turn that Wheel of Fortune for you and give you abundance, like that 7 of Pentacles. They want to give you the abundant harvest that you deserve. And I think you got fucking screwed out of in whatever happened. I think you got hosed in whatever that was. You didn't wind up with a fair decision. You didn't wind up with what you deserved. And I also feel like that was kind of like a thing that was final, a decision that was made, and you had to, now you're trying to scramble to figure shit out and make do with that. But I do feel like that financial change is coming. That King of Pentacles is the one that offers that. So you're going to have to lower your defenses when this King of Pentacles comes your way. I feel like you might know who I'm talking about when they show up. It might make sense to you after hearing this read and having somebody step forward in your life. It might be like, oh, that's the one. That's the one. And that might be why this read came forward. So that you can lower your defenses to the right person. You'll recognize them when they come forward as somebody who's wanting to help you, so that you're not holding back. Because I keep feeling this person wants balance. This person wants justice. This person wants to bring abundance to you. This person wants to give you that harvest, and they will. Whoever this is, if you allow them in your life, if you allow them to fight for you, if you allow them to honor you, this person will make a positive difference in your life. I know financially, I don't know if this is romance. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if this is romance, but money, finances, this person will make one hell of a difference in your life. And you will be starting a new chapter. And you will have some, I'm not going to say financial balance because I think it's above that. I think it's more than financial balance. That's going to wind up happening in this situation. I do feel a lot of prosperity coming financially for you. Alrighty, guys, that is your read. Hey, Libra, welcome, guys. So this is going to be your read. So which deck? We're going to use this deck for Libra. So I want to know, what is the most relevant message to Libra? What does Libra need to hear? What is most relevant to them at this moment in time? What card came flying out? The Equator, balance. Interesting. We also have snow. It does represent silence. I grab a few more with that snow card to see where it sits. Pressure. Feel like you're getting pressured to make a choice. Or you're pressuring, somebody's pressuring you into a change. You're getting pressured. What the fuck are you getting pressured about? That's what I would like to know. And like waiting for a sign. You're like feeling pressure and making a choice, being shoved in a direction, and you're like waiting for a sign. What should I do? What should I do? Waiting for clarity. Because I feel like you're taking your time in doing this. Like somebody's trying to push you to make a choice, Because in that fire card, I feel a lot of anger. Like, don't fucking push me because I'm not sure what I want to do. I feel like this silence. Sort of like taking time, trying to find clarity. I also feel like praying and asking for guidance. Trying to figure out what choice to make, what direction to go into. I need a tarot deck. So what tarot deck for Libra's read? I'm getting pulled to this one. So let's see what comes forward. I want to know about this decision that you're trying to make. What is the message that is most relevant for you here? The Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a genuine offer. It's something that's slow and steady, but always gets to the finish line. Wheel of here. I want to know what all of these mean. What is being offered to you? Is this pressure? It is a pressure to make a choice. I feel like you're not somebody who wants to make this is whatever this is not something that you feel comfortable making a snap decision in. This is something that you want to think about. This is something that you want to look at from all different angles. I keep feeling in this Eight of Pentacles almost like research. Like you got to figure it out. Whether you're going to look up information or you just want to allow yourself time to sort of mull it over from all different directions. Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. I don't know. This Queen of Swords, guys, I feel like this is who's pressuring you for an answer. This is like, I keep feeling from her like, tell me, what do you want to do? Tell me what's going on. What are you doing? What's going on? What choice are you making? And you're like, just trying to figure it out for yourself. Trying to fucking figure it out for yourself. Need some space. Need some time to just decide. Looking for a sign. Feel like you haven't decided. I also feel like this Queen of Swords is pressuring you. I don't know if they're pressuring you like they're going to end a relationship with you or there's going to be a separation between the two of you or it's going to have some kind of really negative consequence if you don't move in whatever direction they're wanting you to move in. Like really laying it on thick. Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to grab a few more. I feel fear about consequences. Fear about consequences for making the wrong choice, which is part of why you're holding back from making a choice. You want to know which way to go. You're looking for a sign. You're not sure. But I got this Two of Wands and this choosing a path. This is like starting to get focused. Starting to get focused, and the Star card is about clarity. For you, making a choice is looking towards what you want in this situation. If this is like somebody who's trying to pressure you in a relationship to maybe making a deeper commitment, what are you looking for in the future? When you stop and think about what you want your future to look like, does it include them? Is that somebody you're looking to build with? And can you see yourself doing, you know, forever with them? Or honestly, are there things that you would like to do single for a while? Are you not ready to make that kind of commitment? You know, being able to be honest with yourself and not make a decision based on fear of what this person is threatening, but making a decision based on your own clarity and your own wants and the path that you see before yourself. Don't let fear drive you in this decision. Fear will fuck you over. If you allow fear to take the reins in making a choice for whatever this situation is, it will screw you. It will absolutely screw you, and you will wind up with the opposite of what you want. And you'll wind up with regrets. This is about examining yourself, about examining what you would like in your life, what is meaningful to you. And there's the Two of Pentacles again. Balance, finding balance. I don't know if this person's been pressuring you for a while and in many different situations, and you feel like you're always giving, because I got the Six of Cups and I feel cycles going along with this. Like this is a cycle of sort of always giving in, and this person always pushing, and you always feel like you're having to sort of give to them, you're having to kowtow, whatever you want to call it. The Justice card. Like there has to be a balance here too. There has to be a balance. It has to be an even give and take. The Five of Wands. Because I feel like this is a huge conflict. This is a huge conflict between the two of you. And I do feel like this Queen of Swords is kind of like, this energy is amping it up. They want an answer. They're putting the pressure on. They want an answer. But you're not sure what that answer is. You're not sure. So how can you give them an answer if you're not sure yourself? This is something you need to find out for yourself. Yeah, I keep getting this vibe that they pressured you in the past and that they keep pressuring you along the way. And you kind of, like I said, you keep giving. You keep giving in, but this is a big one. And you're not sure if you're ready to do that again. The Hangman pulls me back to fear. And allowing fear to drive you, or other people's wants and other people's needs, or other people having big shit fits and tantrums because they don't get their way, and fear of that'll fuck you over too. If you allow that to drive your decision, that will not end well for you either. This is more about yourself. Even in that High Priest, I feel this. Look beyond what the other person wants. Set that aside for a minute and ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want in life? What do you want in this situation? What would make you feel like you have this Emperor energy, this most successful version of yourself, where you're confident and you're assured and you feel like you have success in your life? What does that mean to you? Being able to define that. Because I feel like that's something you haven't done yet, especially with this Moon card coming forward. You haven't quite defined legacy for yourself and what legacy means to you. What are the important things in your life? And for everybody, it's different. So there is no wrong answer. There's absolutely no wrong answer. It's a very individual journey. For some people, it's settling down, being married and having babies. For other people, it's focusing on career. For some people, it's traveling the world. For some people, it's a whole bunch of combinations of shit. That's fine. For everyone, it's different. Like I said, no wrong answer. But I do feel like this is a time for you to define that for yourself. To take this time and define it for your own self. The Ace of Swords, truth and victory. That's where you're going to find your victory. That's where you're going to find your path. That's where you're going to find your clarity in defining that for you. What is legacy? What do you want in your life? What does legacy mean to you? That will give you strength and it will help you in making your decisions. And you might find through a bit of this soul searching that you do want some of the same things that this Queen of Swords wants. Maybe you're not ready to step forward into it yet, or there's some building blocks that you feel are missing. But being able to have that conversation with this Queen of Swords might be helpful. You might find that you don't want what this Queen of Swords wants. And that's something you need to know too. And it's something you need to share with that Queen of Swords. So that Queen of Swords can move on and move forward and find whatever they're looking for. and allow you the space to do that for yourself too. This is about defining that so that you can find balance. You will not find balance until you can define what it is you're looking for in your life. I want to know what that card is that fell out sideways. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, moving on and moving forward, starting a new journey forward. It was sideways because it didn't know which way it wanted to go, because you haven't made a choice yet, because you're looking for a sign. You're asking and you're looking for guidance. The Ace of Wands, new beginnings. It doesn't necessarily mean a new beginning away from our Queen of Swords, but it is a new beginning nonetheless. I have Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Empress, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. I got a lot of feminine energies here. And I do feel like it's because these are areas that you're sort of needing to delve into and needing to grow in. Looking into your emotions, defining your ambitions, finding that sense of leadership and ownership in what direction you're wanting to go in your life, defining what it is that will bring you fulfillment, because that is your Ace of Wands. That is your new life, and that is your beginning. Being able to figure out what that is your direction, it's your North Star, it's where you're wanting to go. And once you can define that, then you can start taking steps to move in that direction. And that's where you come into this Empress energy, this personal growth, this higher form of yourself, this higher vibrational form of yourself. The King of Wands and the High Priestess. It's funny, even in this King of Wands, like, I don't feel negative energy, but I do feel somebody, and you will never find this definition for the King of Wands. I always go with what my intuition tells me, my spirit guides tell me. It's like somebody who has not defined their path yet and what they're looking for. Deep down inside, that High Priestess tells me you know. You know what your ambitions are. You know what you would like in your life. The Six of Swords. Now I'm going to tell you this Six of Swords, this Ten of Wands. It's not necessarily severing ties with this Queen of Swords and moving away from this situation. But it's cutting ties with fear and caving into the pressures of others. It's like fear of what other people want, of other people not getting what they want, making your choices based on fear, based on what other people want. It's like taking back control, defining your direction, and then standing up for that. This Queen of Swords might be somebody who's willing to compromise and make sure that you get what you need. I don't see that they're a horrible, terrible person in the cards, but I see that they would like to take their life in a certain direction, and in their energy, when I reach out to it, I feel confident and assured in the direction that I'm going in. So I feel like this person knows what they want, and they know what they're driving towards in their life. But I feel like this is something you're still figuring out for yourself. And that's why they're putting so much pressure on you, because you're not even sure which direction you want to go. This is a good time to take space for yourself. This is a good time to be able to define that for yourself. You're asking and praying for guidance and a message. This is it. This is it. You have the answers within. You just have to take the time to look. What do you want out of life? What does legacy mean to you? Once you can define that, you will have your answer in this situation. You will have your clarity. You will have your North Star. You will have your direction. I want to grab another card. I see the number 1 in my mind's eye. That's the one. This is the one that needs to come out. The Chariot card. Forward, positive, progress. Moving in a forward way. Moving in a positive way. But first you need that direction, right? Take that time for yourself. Define it in your mind. Once you've defined it, everything else will come into balance, because you'll know what direction you're heading in, and it'll help to drive your choices. Alrighty guys, that is your read. Hey Gemini, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you're having a great day. We're going to go ahead and get started with your read. So this is the oracle cards we're going to use, and we are going to ask them, what is the most relevant message that Gemini needs to hear right now? What is the most relevant message for Gemini? We had a few pop out. Horned cactus, teachability with that hollow bone, cosmic womb, divine feminine, dances on one foot, balancing act, and winter's dream, this gestation period. It's This is like having to be resourceful. Having to be resourceful during this time in your life where maybe you're struggling a bit. Maybe you're having to go without. I do feel like this is a time of personal growth. This is a time of gaining certain skills and gaining self-confidence. There's something you're going to be learning during this time that is actually going to carry you through into the next chapter of your life. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I'm questing for it with my spirit guides, hoping that they bring it forward in the cards. Ooh, or give me a hint here. I'm going to grab just one more because I'm being told one. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. I know you're coming into a time of abundance here. Personal abundance, and I do feel financial abundance too. But first you have to go through this time of gestation period, this winter's dream, this having to be resourceful, having to learn to rely on yourself, having to learn to make the best out of every situation and to sort of think outside the box and be creative. This is what's going to take you to this time of overflow. This is what's going to take you to this time of abundance. There's some sort of skill in here you're going to be learning that's going to drive this change and this being able to take advantage of different opportunities that come. I need a tarot deck for Gemini. This is the one that's going forward. I'm taking a drink of coffee here, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Let's see what else we got. So can you clarify this message for Gemini, please, Tarot? The Moon card. 8 of Wands. Something's coming your way. There is some sort of an opportunity that is coming your way that will offer a chance for change. That you're going to have to be... See, it's not something you're expecting and it's not something that you're looking for, which is why we have the horned cactus, that resourcefulness here. It's something a little bit out of the ordinary. It's something you wouldn't have sought after yourself, but it's something that brings a lot of opportunity with it if you're willing to jump on it. If you're willing to take advantage of it, take a leap of faith. It will help to bring change into your life. The 8 of Wands, it'll bring swift change too. It'll bring moving on into the future, cutting ties from the past. I could feel in the cards we were going to be talking about money in this one. It's going to bring financial change to you. It's going to bring a financial opportunity. But like I said, it's something different. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. And I almost feel like someone is bringing it forward to you. I do have the Lover's card too, but I could already feel in the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. It was an idea or an opportunity that somebody is going to bring forward to you. Like I said, it's going to seem weird. It's going to seem kooky. It's going to seem out of the ordinary and like nothing you would normally go for. Like normally you just go look for, if you're looking for work or looking for a new job, you do it the way that everybody's kind of always done it. You know, kind of by the book, searching online, searching whatever. This is something different. And like I said, like I can't put my finger on it. And I think it's going to stay within the Moon card, which means Tarot's not going to tell me what it is. But I keep having this sense of, I never would have thought of that. And when someone says it to me, I'm just like, really? That's a thing? That's a thing that someone can do and make money doing? So I don't know what it is, but it's something you never would have thought of on your own. If this person hadn't have brought it to you, you never would have thought of it. So I feel this stay open. Stay open to opportunities that come, even if they seem a little wacky, a little strange. Stay open to it. I am also being told this kind of like, what do you got to lose kind of thing. Like, why not? Why not? If it's stupid, if it doesn't work out, you just stop doing it and go do something else. But I don't feel like that's the way it's going to go. It's going to be a shock how prosperous this thing is. How much prosperity this thing brings into your life. It actually brings you a lot of self-confidence too. Because it's like you're trying to make shit work, you're trying to build, you're trying to do everything the way you're supposed to be doing it. And it's not that you're not making progress, but you're not getting to where you'd like to be. Like, it's tough. You're still having those struggles. So when this thing comes through and it starts paying off, this is going to be like, I was able to change my world. I was able to do this thing, to maybe learn this new task, try something different, and I took a chance and it paid off. Like, it's going to feel good. It's going to build your self-confidence. This King of Coins is part of who's going to bring this opportunity forward. This is somebody who's already seeing success doing it. So they're going to offer you the opportunity to do what they're doing on some level. It might not be exactly the same as what they're doing, but it's going to be to get involved with what they're doing. 7 of Wands. I do feel like there is competition within this as well. So you're going to have to be like on your A game, but you're like this Queen of Wands. You have this ambition, you have this drive, you have this strength of character, you have this sense of leadership. So you are going to be able to make this thing fly because you're just somebody who's tough enough to be able to just step in and get it done. Like, you've been working your ass off at all these other things that haven't been paying in quite the same way, but you've been given her. You know how to put the effort in. You know how to put the hard work in. You're smart, you're intelligent, you're capable, and you can be successful at whatever this is. The Knight of Coins, this is also something that you can do long term. I'm being told this is not like something you would do for a short while just to make some quick cash or whatever. This is something that can become a career. This is something that can become a lifestyle that can contribute to your life for a long period of time. And you can be as successful at it as you want to be. So it depends on how driven you are as to where you get with this. And you are somebody, like, once you start seeing success, holy fuck, like, your ambition, your drive is going to go up. Every time you get a win, you're going to be like, I'm going to push harder. I'm going to push harder. I want to win more. I want to win more. This is going to drive. That's why you got this overflow, this overwhelm and plenty, because you have the drive to get it. And every time you get a win from doing this thing, it's going to drive you to work that much harder. You're going to get like everything you could possibly get out of this, which is quite a bit. This thing has the opportunity to pay dividends for you, to pay big time. The 10 of Cups. Absolutely. That 10 of Cups, that happiness, that abundance in the home life. It's funny because I got the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. This was part of your problem from the past. You dealt with the Knight of Wands. This was a little player asshole. I do feel like you had heartbreak. I do feel like this person put you in a shit spot financially where you're having to rebuild. Because when I see these 2 cards at the end of all this prosperity, all of this building, all of this overcoming obstacles and challenges, and then we got these 2 here, all I can think is this mentally giving somebody the finger, like, haha, fuck you, like, I overcame. You couldn't take me down no matter how much you tried to bring me down. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it because I'm stronger than that and I'm stronger than you. And I think you're going to see this shit as a blessing, that whoever this little Knight of Wands was, and this shit that happened with them, that is a blessing because it sent you on this journey that took you to prosperity. It took you to prosperity. It was the catalyst for everything happening, for your abundant harvest. Everything happens for a reason. I absolutely believe that. It all takes us to where we're supposed to go in life. It all offers us valuable lessons to be able to ascend, to be able to become our best versions of ourselves. The 2 of Wands, this new path coming forward, it offers a chance for abundance. It absolutely offers a chance for abundance. It's so funny because I can't put my finger on it, but I know it seems weird and out of the ordinary, the Death card. And it's going to be kind of like, is that something I'm going to try? Because it is so untraditional. So I do have 9 of Swords. I have 8 of Swords. You know, I have a bit of that trepidation. I have that bit of that skepticism, that fear. Is this a thing? Is this worth my time? Is it going to pay off, or is it just real fucking bizarre? No, this thing is going to pay off. Temperance, balance. Do not allow fears, doubts, insecurities, any of that crap to stop you from being open to opportunities. Absolutely. Temperance. The 7 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, that sort of, that worry, that sadness, that fear of taking risk, it has the potential to cheat you out of the future. It has the potential to cheat you out of this abundance that is coming your way. The Star card is clarity. The Star card is direction, finding direction, making a choice, choosing a path. And then we have the Fountain card, and the Fountain card is so absolutely suited to this read, because this one opportunity, this one choice, this one thing that comes your way, if you choose to take it, it will change the course of your life. Whatever this thing is, I see it being absolutely life-changing. And within 6 months to a year, you look back and you can't believe that you were even in this place. because your life will be so much different. Everything will change, and I feel like change quickly. It brings very fast change. The Chariot card, forward, positive progress. This is the time to move forward, not looking back, just moving forward. Time to progress, time to move into this Emperor energy. This is like your most successful version of yourself. This is, we had Divine Feminine up here. The Emperor has been called Divine Masculine. This is you ascending. This is you becoming this higher version of yourself, higher vibrational. That self-love, self-confidence, self-empowerment, finding success, having those things that you're wanting in life. Being able to take a risk and to trust yourself that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. You can make it okay. And being able to trust in yourself, that's what allows you to step into something new. That's what allows you to take that risk and be open to opportunity. And you will be handsomely rewarded for it. That's all I feel like. I don't know what this thing is. Tarot's not going to tell me what this thing is, guys. I've kind of resigned myself to the fact that my curiosity is just going to have to remain that. The High Priestess. That's funny. The High Priestess and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is good news on the way. Sorry, the High Priestess is this tarot read. This is me telling you, you got good news on the way. Absolutely, this good news is coming forward. It is on your way. Somebody is offering you an opportunity and almost like a mentorship, because that's what I was feeling in this King of Coins. It's something they already do, and they see that you have the potential to be extremely successful at it too, and they want to give you the opportunity to do that. The Ten of Swords and Justice is balance. Take advantage of whatever this thing is. Take advantage of whatever this thing is. I don't know if this King of Coins is your bestie, your family, your lover, or a stranger, whatever it is. But they're right. You have the potential to be extremely successful at this thing. And don't let nothing stop you. Once you get going, just go. Keep going. Keep going. Don't look back. You'll probably get more successful than this King of Coins is. I don't think this person understands how successful you can be at this thing. Just keep driving forward. This is the thing that's going to bring balance into your life. Absolutely. The Eight of Coins is hard work, but fuck, you ain't afraid of hard work. Not if it pays off, and this is going to pay off. This is where your hard work actually means something. When you're doing this financially, this is going to make one hell of a difference in your life, and it's something new. You are going to have to learn new skills for this, but you will have like those base parts of you that are completely suited for this. That leadership, that drive, that ambition, all of that stuff makes you suited for this. There's just some of the little minor details that you have to learn. But this has the potential to absolutely change your life. This is that Fountain card. This is this turning point for you. Don't be afraid to be open to things that seem a little weird or things that seem a little bit different, because you'll never have thought of this one on your own. This is going to be something that's going to seem totally whack, but you're going to turn it into absolute gold and abundance. Alrighty, Gemini, have a great day.